Hey guys, the Wonder Gaming here. I'm gonna do a video today on the day after Origins. It's a cool new released early access game. It's based out of Canada. It's made in Canada. That's kind of neat. I already played a bit of it. I found it kind of buggy and a little hard to figure out because just certain things don't work properly. But I think I got down pat, so I'm just gonna do a little walkthrough slash commentary video on it.
Gray Fox Hill. Who would have thought the end of the world was going to start in this town? See that guy over there? That's me, Noah, lying unconscious while the apocalypse is happening. Great timing, huh? I'd like to say I got in this situation after an epic fight, or that I'd been ejected from a car crash. But actually, I had one too many drinks and I stumbled because I was focused on answering my angry girlfriend's call while walking in the dark. Next thing I knew, I was having a hell of a good night's sleep and a rough morning.
So my guess on this is that plane crash probably releasing some kind of chemical or something, which is the story to how the infection started. That'd be my guess now, and maybe be more emphasized on what happened later on. Maybe the plane crash would have affected it. Who knows, right? Alright, so some things I noticed from the start is the graphics in this game are actually really well done. Like it's pretty aesthetically pleasing. Walking around looks really well. Sprinting looks kind of off, and then jumping is really off. But it's not too bad for early access. Now inside this bar here, there's no loot or anything like that. You'll just run to an infected and they'll damage you. And at this point, like you only got one kind of med kit, so I don't really feel like risking it. So basically, at the start of the game, you're just kind of finding like your items that you start with. So your backpack's always in the back of this car. So I don't know if everybody just stole this guy's shit or what. Nothing in this one. Don't think I can break it or anything. You can't really punch. Your water bottle will be up in this greasy bathroom up here. Delicious. Your cell phone is on this dead guy up here by his car. I don't know what it is with these games, but it seems like when shit happens or like shit hits the fan, everybody just becomes horrible at driving. Now, oh no. Oh no. No, please don't. Yeah, be careful with these guys, they'll blow up and they'll damage you. Which is really annoying. I have no weapon or anything either, so. I hope they kind of work on that because that's kind of a weird system. It would be better if they just kind of striked you instead of blowing up and damaging you. A lot easier to avoid getting hit by a strike than that, but then maybe they're wanting to make it a more harder game. Now, it looks like the distance meter is actually right now. Alright. Cool thing about this is it gives you like a karma system. So, you do bad things, I guess it benefits you at that one point for not having to give up anything, but if you do something good, I guess in the long run you'll benefit. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my karma points. Also, I didn't notice that it says French for no, which is a little weird. It should be it's probably a little bug or glitch they got. Now, sometimes I play this, the distance meter is not working properly, but if I look up on the top, it actually seems to be kind of dead on now. Sometimes you'll leave that cabin, it'll say 60 meters, and it'll be pointing you in the wrong direction to go. But it looks like it's in the right direction this time. Another thing I find about this game, I find this game was, even for an early access, I feel like it was released a little too early. Just due to there's a lot of bugs, especially from the start. But one thing I gotta give to the people that are the developers of this is that they, I'm pretty sure they put out like an update fixing a lot of bugs every day, so they're working on it. So that's always a plus. I honestly want to see something like this kind of become big and grow from where it is. Now, with some vehicles, you can actually use this bat to be at the back windshield and loot them, but only certain ones. I definitely don't want to use this for any zombies because it's pretty close range. Now, up ahead, you'll actually see a fire truck. Now, with this fire truck, that is pretty much your main base, which I thought was a little weird. I'd rather it be like an actual building, but I believe that's something they're actually probably going to add in the future. You can also do work on it, customize it, add extra things to it, make it better defenses, stuff like that. But right now, I'm just going to use it as a save point. You'll also get side objectives from it to go find like gas and a battery, I think it is for it. You can actually check here. It's not showing them yet, so I'll probably show them after the main objective's done. So I'm going to go ahead and reach Main Street. Or reach the Main Street. Now, with up here, I find that I sometimes drop dead, and I believe it's from the smoke, actually. So, I don't know if it just clears out over time or what happens, but I'm going to kind of stick to it right and try to avoid dropping dead. I think I did it. Alright, so basically I had to go up here, and in this car here, you can take the back windshield, and the gas mask will be there. You want to go ahead and equip that right away. Also, you'll find filters all throughout the map, and they'll give you more filters for your gas mask. Now, those two cars over there, I found that you can loot them. I don't know if you can now, but when I was here playing this earlier, you couldn't. You won't be able to open these doors, so the way you can get in is by doing this. Found there wasn't really much loot around.
Just push the damn trigger, and everything will disappear. Come on! Close your eyes and do it!
You're okay?
There's nothing left for me here.
So yet again, I'm going to go ahead and try to get the good cover points. I'm just going to build up from there.
Honestly, I don't like being around cops usually. But in this situation, as little as I know of it, I bet everyone would be more than glad to have someone like you by their side.
Why? You don't know what I went through. I've seen my 3-year-old daughter turn into these monsters, and so many other people. I thought I was brave, but I'm not.
I understand. Trust me, I get the feeling. And I know it's hard, but you gotta suck it up, man. Not everyone has your skills and abilities. People will need you, and they'll trust you.
Perhaps you're right.
Can you tell me what happened?
Please, don't ask me. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. I was hoping to find a gun in here. Is there one you can give me?
I'm not supposed to.
Come on. Nobody will hold it against you.
My colleague is right there. I guess he doesn't need it anymore.
Yeah, his colleague didn't have it too easy. Okay, so I got about 110 bullets, I believe, in the station around here. There's actually a bit more. And one thing I find with survival games, I tend to really want to stock up on ammo. Now the aiming in this game is kind of interesting, but I won't judge it too much. I say in the future they're probably going to change this up a bit, who knows.